I've been taking pictures of sports, and what a difference with indoor lighting is very different. And if you have a camera that has that little knob on the top that has the release button that goes on and on, then it's easy to capture the moving object. But what I like is take my time, and I have a little statue here of two lovely bird. And what I wait for, sometimes I will change it places, because what I like to have is a little bit of shadow and then light their faces a little bit, and it's amazing. When you get closer with, we call it the macro photography. When we get closer, I don't know if you can see it, but there's all the little feathers of the birds, and we see their beak and their eyes. And if I put it into a shadow like this with my hands, we see the detail so much better than in a sun like this that will just take the lumière, which is the light, out of their eyes. And I'll show you in a different way what it does into the light and into the shadow. For nature and landscape pictures, like right here, there's a row of trees. And so if you want to have an angle and a continuity on trees, just if you look a little bit on the left, you'll see there's a fence in the background. And when you take a row of trees like this, make sure that it's continually open, that there's a path, there's something at the end. It's like infinity, if you want. If you look at the fence, then it stops. There's nothing after that, and that kind of make the picture less, well, it does make the picture less interesting compared to when you have a row and then you leave an opening. When they say pictures bring a conversation, then you wonder what's after, and I think it makes a very beautiful framing of a picture. Leave it open, leave some space for us to think and to dream about what's over there. So again, like this tree right here has a beautiful shape, and what I wanted to do is that have the trees inside this arch opening there. This is just gorgeous. And for the sharpening of the pictures, if you want the background to be kind of lose a little bit of focus, then just concentrate on the bulk of the tree closer, then it will just bring us into a little, not a distorted pictures, but it's just blur a little bit, and that makes it interesting as well. For shape, for some angles and lines, this is what I see right now is this fence and the pickets of the fence. There's three angles here that are really interesting. There's the foreground, and what I'm trying to do is that take like 3 or 4 pickets like this. Then there's another view of it, the side of it, which is continues. And if you look at the end of the other vertical fence, then it goes around. I see the same pattern all the way, and it's kind of interesting. If you look at the level, when I'll be in a position to take a picture, I will see the first level of the front row, and then it elevates a little bit with that beautiful separated pickets and go until the end to the solid form of the fence. So this is kind of it's structural, but if people like different kind of pictures, and for me it represents, it's just the diagonal and the vertical and all the shape of it. I'll show you the picture after. The sun is behind my back for this pictures, and you'll see a little later what I see. All those branches, which has a little tone of yellow, the background above the tree is so beautiful. Again, I see a little cloud. For a photographer, you know what I mean when I say a little bit of shadow here and there makes the photograph very more interesting than a solid color background. I was waiting for some clouds. I see one, and I'll try to capture that. Oh. That feels like those pictures of black and white of Ansel Adams.